In the ancient land of Eldoria, where skies shimmered and forests whispered secrets to the wind, lived a dragon named Zephyros. Not the burn it all down kind, but he was gentle, wise, with eyes like old stars. Even the birds fell silent when he passed. Zephyros spent his days lounging on sun-drenched cliffs, reading scrolls that smelled faintly of cinnamon and old rain, and teaching the local children how to count clouds. Yes, counting clouds. It's harder than it sounds. One morning, the peace was broken. A messenger fox, panting and wide-eyed, darted into Zephyros's clearing. Great Zephyros, the village of Lumenvale is in danger. Danger, surely not from fire. No, that would be far too obvious. What sort of danger? Zephyros asked, curling a claw thoughtfully. The shadows are moving on their own. And they're eating the lanterns. And, possibly gossiping. Zephyros blinked. Well, shadows with manners were new, but shadows with gossip, that was a problem. He took off into the sky, wings slicing through clouds like parchment under a quill. Lumenvale lay below, lanterns swinging uneasily in the breeze, their lights flickering like nervous fireflies. The shadows were indeed moving, slithering along the cobblestones, whispering to each other. And they really did look like they were gossiping. "Hello," Zephyros called, his voice calm as a lake at dawn. "What's all this ruckus?" A shadow lifted its tail in a polite bow. "We were tired of being ignored," it hissed, "so we decided to socialize." Zephyros tilted his head. "By eating lanterns?" The shadows murmured among themselves. "Well, yes, but only metaphorically, sort of." Zephyros thought for a moment. Then, with a gentle smile, he exhaled a stream of sparkling, starry breath over the village. The shadows froze, the lights returned to the lanterns, and the whispers softened into quiet laughter. "There," Zephyros said, "all's well, now go mingle responsibly." The shadows nodded and dispersed into corners and cracks, now no more dangerous than a polite breeze. The villagers cheered, children waved, lanterns twinkled, and Zephyros tucked himself onto his cliff again, humming softly. "Another quiet day in Eldoria," he murmured. "Except for the gossiping shadows, of course. Those little troublemakers." And Sir, the dragon with eyes like old stars continued his peaceful life, proving that not all dragons needed to breathe fire. Some just needed a little patience, and maybe a dash of sarcasm.